The reason, of course, that our 2024 membership coupon code is Save Democracy 24 is because it should be abundantly clear to anybody who's paying attention that democracy is at risk in the 2024 presidential election. They didn't get away with it in 2020, and for that we have to be thankful. But could they get away with it if they try it again? They know where they failed in 2020, and they are preparing to do it again in 2024. Donald Trump is overtly preparing a claim of fraud if he does not win in 2024. He did it in a crazed New Year's post on Truth Social.
Truth Central.
That's right, where he said, quote, "It's becoming more and more obvious to me why the crazed Democrats are allowing millions and millions of totally unvetted migrants into our once great capital C country. It's so they can vote, vote, vote. They are signing them up. This isn't a frequent flyer program. We're signing them up for what? They are signing them up at a rapid pace without even knowing who the hell they are. It all makes sense now. Republicans better wake up and do something before it is too late. Are you listening, Mitch McConnell?" So there are a number of important elements to this that we should discuss. Don't know if we should discuss the practical or the philosophical. Let's do the philosophical first. He's setting himself up to claim fraud again. He is starting earlier than last time. Last time he started over the summer in election year. This time he's starting in January. He really started in 2023. He really started in 2022 when it came to the 2024 election. He is setting it up to once again say they stole it from me. He knows where he failed last time. Well, we had the slates of fake electors, but they didn't actually get to do anything that they wanted. We were trying to strong arm state officials, but they rejected a lot of my claims. Some of the judges rejected my claims. They know where their points of weakness were. And so they're obviously working on trying to get set up not to be dissuaded or repelled in those areas. What they have cooked up is not totally clear, but we know part of it has to do with Project 2025 and with having unhinged loyalists in as many positions of power as possible. So philosophically, Trump is going to try to do it again. We know that. We need to work to prevent that. Secondly, I want to go to this idea, and this is not an idea unique to Donald Trump. Many on the right-wing media figures, right-wing elected officials have been pushing this idea for a while. The reason the left wants an open border, which, by the way, we don't have, nor is anyone advocating for. The reason the left wants an open border is that they want to bring in illegal immigrants, sign them up to vote, and then they win elections that way. Now, there are a couple of problems with this hypothesis. First of all, you don't get to vote unless you're a citizen. And I know they claim, well, they just show up and vote. There's no evidence of that, right? This is the idea that an undocumented immigrant shows up somewhere and says, "Oh, I'm John Smith. I'm here to vote." And they go, "Okay, here, John, take a ballot and vote." And that's how illegal immigrants are stealing votes from citizens. No evidence that that's happening whatsoever. So then they go to the next phase. The next phase is, David, that's so simplistic. They bring the illegal immigrants in, they give them citizenship, and then they are allowed to vote. Okay, well, there is almost no path to make that happen. And undocumented immigrants, when they are found, they're actually deported. We have the DACA situation with those brought in as minors. It's a different thing, but that's not happening. And they go, okay, no. So here's what they do. They want to allow in as legal immigrants as many people as possible so that they can become citizens and then vote for Democrats. This is a very stupid strategy if it were the strategy that Democrats were employing, because it takes years to do that. I don't remember now offhand. My family did it. I think you have to be a permanent resident for 7 years before you can apply for citizenship. So Joe Biden opening the border in January of 2021 to try to get people here legally, even though they're talking about opening the border to illegal immigrants. It's incoherent. It doesn't matter. Joe Biden letting people in starting in January 2021 is not going to get you legal voting American citizens by November of 2024. The timeline does not work. And then lastly, the reason that this is a very dumb strategy is it is not true that by an overwhelming margin, immigrants vote for Democrats. There are immigrants from some countries that do overwhelmingly vote for Democrats. There are immigrants from certain countries that actually vote more for Republicans than for Democrats. We did the list previously, and I don't have it in front of me, but it is not, a 7-year process to try to give the legal vote to a population that only favors Democrats by a little bit, and that only would matter in a few states, would be a very boneheaded way to try to win elections. They're misguided on every aspect of this, but the scary part is Trump is setting it up to try it again in 2024. We shouldn't just laugh off. It obviously didn't work in 20, so it won't work in 24. The way we should be thinking about it is, it almost could have worked in 20, and we need to make damn sure that it doesn't work in 2024. One of our sponsors today is Deal Dash. Deal Dash is an auction website. It's been around 14 years. You might have seen their ads on TV. Deal Dash only auctions brand new items. You can get incredible deals. A Nintendo Switch sold for $22 recently. Deal Dash auctions anything from iPads to clothing, autograph memorabilia, you name it. And here's how it works. You buy bids up front, for example, $30 for 400 bids. Every auction starts at $0. There's no minimum, and each bid increases the price by a penny. If no one bids only 10 seconds after you bid, you win the auction. I found an awesome chair on Deal Dash that's going to look great in my office. I'm bidding on it right now. It's sort of fun. If you don't win the item, you can use the Buy It Now feature to buy the item at the listed price, and you get your bids back. And you have a 90-day money-back guarantee on your first bid pack purchase. So try it out. Use my promo code PACMAN for 100 free bids with your first bid pack purchase. Or go to dealdash.com/Pacman. The link is down below.